Welcome everyone. In this video, we are in the Great League, showcasing some very fun battles featuring Ariados. Ariados, I've been wanting to run this thing ever since they updated the poison attacks back in, gosh, it has to be season 8 now, guys. It's been a couple of seasons since the updates to poison type moves, and ever since then, guys, I've been wanting to run Ariados in the Great League, and I just so happened to catch a decent one not too long ago, and my eyes lit up once I checked the IVs, guys. And I said, I am running this thing. I've been itching to run it ever since. It's going to be the closer on this somewhat of an ABB style team. Not having too much experience with the Pokemon, we are certainly going to pair it with some bulk, and you don't get too much more bulkier than XL Azumarill. XL Azumarill is going to be in the lead. I wanted to have some bulk with it. Just because I was thinking it might be a little bit on the glassy side, and it is. But guys, it's not completely made of paper, and you will see in these battles, it can take some damage. It does perform at its best with a shield advantage, and that's what you will want to do. That's the goal, is to preserve a shield advantage for Ariados to sweep the endgame. And you have a lot of fun. So we've got Azumarill in the lead. It's actually running Ice Beam. And we've got Sableye. Good old Sableye. My favorite save swap. Well, I don't know. Vigoroth. Vigoroth is up there too. But Sableye is not very far behind, guys. So when I was team building for Ariados, I said, yeah, definitely Azumarill makes sense in the lead. What should we throw in there as a safe swap? And I thought, hey, I just powered up my XL Sableye, guys. We gotta run XL Sableye. Just powered it up not too long ago. Thanks to the Go Battle Days, got more than enough Stardust to get this thing powered up and ready for the Great League. This is the first time I've used my XL Sableye, and my goodness, is it a monster! And it is definitely going to be serving beautifully as the safe swap on this team. But without further ado, guys, let's get right into this first battle. I had so much fun with Ariados. It is super spammy. And we met with an Empoleon. Empoleon's been seeing a lot more usage in the Great League. So we make an aggressive play into our Sableye, knowing that it's not the best matchup for Azumarill, especially, with our moveset. So we go into our safe swap Sableye, and they're shielding. They can tank a foul play. So the first indicator that they might be weak to Sableye in the back is that they stayed in. The second is that they shielded up the foul play. So we're gonna get aggressive here and try and hang on to our switch advantage with Sableye. And XL Sableye is an absolute monster, guys. We get to the foul play just as they're getting to their waterfall, and we take out the Empoleon. Let's see what's in the back. Oh, we got a Alolan Ninetales. So this is amazing. We can align our Ariados onto the Alolan Ninetales, and here we go. We got a Skarmory in the back. This is why we've got Azumarill running Ice Beam on this team for the Flyers, guys, as Ariados doesn't like Flyers at all with that bug typing. It just does not have a fun time. So we've got Azumarill in here, and shields are down. We go for that Hydro Pump. We're not going to shield anything from this Skarmory. It doesn't pose that much of a threat. That Brave Bird did a decent chunk, but, XL Azumarill is just on another level in terms of bulk. They do take us out with a Sky Attack, but you got to see the power of Ariados, guys. We're going to look to get off a lunge. And, of course, this is resisted, double resisted with that steel typing, but it takes it out, guys. That did way more damage than I was expecting. Oh, my gosh. Ariados hits like a truck, and all they've got left is that Alolan Ninetales in the back running Powder Snow. So it's going to be pretty spammy, but we've got Cross Poison, guys. Ariados has a clean win over Alolan Ninetales. Just going to shield this up. They have not yet thrown a move. This could be a Psyshock, which would be super effective. with our poison typing. We're going to err on the side of caution and look to get rid of this Alolan Ninetales with a super effective cross poison. And we say bye-bye Alolan Ninetales. And that is going to be a good game. Well played to this battler. Ariados closing the game strong. My goodness. If you like what you're seeing, guys, do give the video a like, as you would be providing a massive help to the channel. And we are met with a Jellicent. This is an awful lead for us, guys, especially with having Ice Beam. So we go into Ariados. Still not good, guys. Jellicent is a nightmare for our Ariados and our Azumarill, but we're going to make do here. We're going to try our best. We do get off a resisted lunge. The reason why Jellicent is terrible for Ariados is because it's resisting everything that we could possibly throw at it. They hit us with a Shadow Ball, and that did not do very much. Yes, it was debuffed, but Ariados can tank some damage, guys. I'm telling you. They come in with Diggersby, gonna look to just spam off these lunges just as fast as we can get to them. And I think this battler might have underestimated our Ariados. I understand that because I have certainly underestimated battling against opposing Ariadoses in the past. They're trying to farm us down, but it ain't happening, guys. We're spamming off these lunges just as fast as we get to them, and they've now been 3 times debuffed. So we can safely come in with our Azumarill. No need to shield anything, guys. We wouldn't have shielded before, but we are certainly not going to shield knowing that they've been debuffed 3 times. They tried to catch the Ice Beam on the Jellicent, and they have now switch locked themselves into our Sableye. This is amazing, guys. This is why it pays to have a little bit of discipline. Sometimes you just gotta let your Pokemon go down so that you can get the proper alignment, guys. This battler made a slight misplay, locking their Jellicent in, not knowing what we had left in the back. Turns out we had a Sableye, which absolutely dominates Jellicent. As you can see there, our Sableye easily tanked a Shadow Ball. XL Sableye has quite a bit more bulk than the level 41 Sableye. And we're just going to Shadow Claw this Jellicent all the way down. We've got loaded energy for whatever comes back in. It is the Diggersby. This will be more than enough to take out the Diggersby if they choose to no-shield this. And they do, yeah, they let it go. That is amazing. And now they have a Galvantula in the back. Oh my goodness, guys, we are up against it here. Jellicent was a nightmare. Galvantula is a nightmare for our Azumarill, but we are going to try our very best here, guys. We are bubbling away here with our Bubble Fast move. We got to shield whatever this is, guys. It's a cross poison, and we know that we're just 2 bubbles off from the big, hard-hitting Hydro Pump. Guys, shields are down. Shields are down. This is going to be KOing the very glassy Galvantula. And my goodness, guys, were we up against it? But we were able to persevere through a seemingly impossible team to beat. That's going to be a good game. Very well played to this battler. Guys, that was an exciting one. Holy smokes. If you like what you're seeing, do give the video a like. Again, you'd be providing a big help to the channel. And we're met with a Trevenant lead. This is terrible. Got to go into our Sableye safe swap. And they meet us with an Azumarill of their own. So, Sableye can flip this. It is predicated on you landing the big return. We're going to go straight for this return, as most Azumarills know that they can tank a return, and usually they don't shield, but this Azumarill knows that they need to have their Trevenant on our Azumarill, so they shield. We are going to return the favor and shield in kind, throw up a shield of our own, shielded up an Ice Beam, didn't really need to shield that. Of course, you always have to be cautious of the potential play rough from Azumarill, and this time they let the return through, so... this Azumarill seems to be tanking these Shadow Claws extremely well. In the midst of battle, I should have noticed that this was an XL Azumarill. We do shield up that Ice Beam again. We got greedy here, guys. We tried to go for the aggressive farm down. We should have been more aware, guys, knowing that there were only 2 more bubbles off. We should just thrown the foul play. Not likely that they would have shielded that. But even if they did, we still wouldn't have been able to flip switch, so that's okay. We take out their Azumarill, we come in with our own, gonna tank the Seed Bomb here, guys. We don't want to tank very much damage on our Ariados if we don't have to. Gonna look to get off an Ice Beam. This will almost assuredly get the shield from this Trevenant, as although Trevenant can tank an Ice Beam, it would get it extremely low. And we come in with our Ariados. It is Ariados time, guys. We got to make something happen here. They are at the Shadow Ball, but we hit our move to CMP tie them so that they can take this damage and not catch it on whatever they have in the back. So it's good to know your counts so that you can take advantage of the CMP. They come in with a Stun Fisk as predicted. Whenever you see Trevenant in the lead, guys, you gotta be thinking this is the #1 strongest team according to PvPoke, and that is Trevenant, Azumarill safe swap with Stunfisk in the back. Whenever you see a Trevenant lead, you got to be making that team read. This team gets quite a bit of usage because it is extremely strong, and it did happen to make my top 5 best teams for the Great League video, and that is for good reason. It is overpowered. As you can see here, guys, there is nothing we can possibly do. This Hydro Pump will absolutely KO the Stunfisk, but we're not getting to a move in time to take out the Trevenant, and yeah, they are gonna definitely get to a Seed Bomb and take us out. That's gonna be a good game to this battler. We did our best with Ariados. We made it pretty darn close, guys, I must say, but very good game, very well played to this battler. Having a blast with Ariados in the Great League, guys. Such a fun Pokemon to use, my goodness. And we are met with an Umbreon, obviously favorable lead. Even with Ice Beam, you still dominate Umbreon. They make an aggressive play in the Skarmory, so here we go, guys. It is XL Sableye time in the Great League. Gonna look to get off the first foul play here. They can tank one. They can actually tank a couple from XL Sableye, as it doesn't hit quite as hard as the non-XL. But they decide to shield, so we are going to shield as well. Or no, we let it go. Oh, yeah, okay, now I remember. Knowing that XL Sableye can tank considerably more damage, we decided to tank that first Sky attack, knowing that we could. And we do obviously shield up the second one. We're going to try our best to flip switch here. We're thinking that we need 2 back-to-back foul plays to flip switch here. One will get the shield, and this one we're thinking should absolutely KO the Skarmory here. And we did let one an air slash sneak through, and it doesn't KO. It hangs on with a slither of health. I'm like, are you kidding me? That Skarmory, I'm telling you guys, that Skarmory must be a very highly ranked Skarmory to hang in there like that. That was crazy. But anyways, they take us out. We maintain a shield advantage, which is the goal with this team for Ariados. And they meet us with a Venusaur, so we're going to do some heavy super effective damage as we go into our Ariados, and here we go. All the hope and faith is in Ariados to close this game, knowing that they had the Dark-type Umbreon in the back. We're going to be able to hit this Umbreon for massive super effective damage with these lunges, all the while debuffing that attack. So the charge moves won't be doing quite as much damage to Ariados. No need to shield here. We can tank it, no problem. And I'm going to look to get off another lunge. Ariados is just going to sweep this endgame, guys. That Venusaur without a shield can't do a whole lot to Ariados as we double resist the grass-type damage. And they saw the writing on the wall. They decided to save everyone some time. They concede the match. That's going to be a good game. Well played to this battler. Guys, my goodness, if you're wanting to have some fun in the Great League, Ariados is definitely the way to go. And guys, by no means is this a team to climb with. This is a fun team. Wanted to have some fun with Ariados, and my goodness, did we. And we are met with a Stunfisk on the lead. Favorable lead for us, especially with us running Hydro Pump. But you can win this going Ice Beam as well. Gonna look to bait. They're staying in, so they may want to flip switch advantage here. Gonna look to see what they want to do. They let it go. That's okay. So whenever we see Stunfisk in the lead, guys, you got to be thinking that there's some sort of anti-fighter in the back. As Stunfisk with that steel typing wants nothing to do with fighters. Classically, it is generally a Venusaur. And they do catch onto Azumarill. That is quite all right, guys. That's why we got the poison type Ariados to handle the Azumarills. So with Stunfisk in the lead, classically, you see Venusaur in the back. Although with the rise of Trevenant, you could definitely see Trevenant in the back as well. And they are usually sandwiched. Azumarill's usually sandwiched in there somewhere with Stunfisk on the lead. It's a classic team that is extremely powerful. But we're just going to take care of this pesky Azumarill here. We are getting tired of seeing Azumarills left and right. Going to get rid of it with this Ariados, but not before tanking an Ice Beam. No problem, guys. Ariados can tank some damage. You gotta, be practical about it, guys. It's definitely no Bastiodon, of course, but it's not completely made of paper. It can tank some damage. And they come back in with that Stunfisk. We're going to let them take us out. No problem. They could have farmed up a little extra there, but that is quite all right. We're going to come in, look to get ahead on energy with our Sableye, expecting there to be some sort of additional anti-fighter in the back. We got rid of one with Azumarill. We're expecting there to be another one, and there it is, right on cue, Venusaur. So it's the classic line, guys. This line is such a classic. It has truly withstood the test of time. That is the Stunfisk Venusaur core. Now slowly becoming the Stunfisk Trevenant core, but Venusaur still has some play. It hits super hard with those Frenzy Plants. We're trying to grab shields. We're going to throw a Azumarill in here to force them to throw energy, guys. They have to throw energy to get rid of us. They cannot farm us down. That's why we sacked Azumarill, knowing that Sableye up a shield is next to unstoppable in the Great League, guys. Gonna shield up the Frenzy Plant, of course. That would totally KO. And look to get rid of this Venusaur with a hard-hitting foul play, not before overfarming just a little bit, just to make sure that we get it within foul play range. And this is definitely foul play range. We say bye-bye to the Venusaur, and we can just Shadow Claw the Stunfisk right down. XL Sableye, my goodness. Such a monster, such a good investment. So glad I built the XL Sableye finally. And that is the team, guys. Holy smokes. What a fun team. And like I said, guys, by no means is this a team to climb with. And I just wanted to showcase a fun team with Ariados, because I caught this Ariados not too long ago. Well, technically caught the Spinneract and evolved it. But you guys know what I mean. I caught a really good Spinneract, guys, just a couple days ago. Not too long ago, really. Not too long ago. I caught it. I've been keeping my eye out. I've been catching every Spinneract that I saw because, like I said at the beginning, guys, ever since they updated Poison-type attacks, I had been itching to run Ariados in the Great League because it's such a fun Pokemon. Hits like a truck, super spammy with the Poison Sting fast move. You pair that with two fast activating charge moves of Cross Poison, which got a buff 2 seasons ago, and then Lunge. My goodness, Ariados is absolutely lethal. Easily the best bug-type Pokemon in this meta. You could make a strong argument for Galvantula, but I think Ariados does have its merits as well. And in my opinion, I think is the strongest bug-type. But it's very close between those in terms of bug-types in the Great League. And then we pair that with Azumarill. Running Ice Beam Hydro Pump in the lead. We run Hydro Pump in the lead for the Steel types. This is one of the biggest reasons why we have Azumarill on the team is for Steel type coverage. So we run Hydro Pump for those Stunfisks and the Bastiodons, as Ariados wants nothing to do with any Steel type, as the Steel types completely hardwall Ariados. We're running Ice Beam on Azumarill as well, just to have a more consistent Swampert matchup, as many people are leading with Swamperts, with that Swampert Skarmory core that has proven to be massively effective over the years. So we run Ice Beam for mostly for Swampert. It does hold us back in the Azumarill mirror matchup, but we have two Pokemon in the back that can put up a bit of a fight up against opposing Azumarill. So any Azumarill mirror in the lead, we swap into Sableye immediately because we don't have the play rough to play that out with the Azumarill. Ice Beam also comes in handy, of course, for those flyers, which Ariados is not a big fan of. Ariados does not like the flyers, being a bug type. And so we built this moveset with Azumarill to really provide some support for our Ariados on this sort of an ABB-style team, whereas both Pokemon in the back resist Poison-type damage. With Ariados, you also resist Grass-type damage, making it a strong cover for Azumarill's weaknesses. of poison and grass. Those are the primary weaknesses that you'll run into. There are not too many electric types in the Great League meta. And then you round it out with good old Sableye, one of the best safe swaps in the entire Great League. You guys all know. We got enough Stardust from the Go Battle days to power up the XL Sableye, and I said, you know what? I just built this Ariados. Not sure what we should throw in there as a safe swap. We landed on XL Sableye, knowing that we had just built it. Had a blast with this team, guys. Such a fun team. Ariados, super fun pick. It's a great anti-fighter and a great anti-fairy, anti-grass. Fantastic Pokemon. Very fun to use. I had a blast, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. As always, I thank you for watching and keep up the grind. Thank you, guys.